Welcome.
Let's go, guys. Fantasy 5 is back.
Week 4?
Yes, week 4. We're very excited to
We're back.
get to do some more fantasy for you. And let's get to it. All right.
Yeah.
Dad, would you like to...
We keep putting out good information. I know we seem a little tireder today, but fall allergies,
Well,
man.
here's the thing.
What
yeah,
are you gonna do?
our allergies. Oh, I've been getting up at 4 a.m.
Fall allergies are the worst, man. You know what makes fall allergies better?
What?
Allegro. Nope. Psych. Fantasy football.
Yeah!
Yeah! All right, guys. We're gonna get right into it. Fantasy Football 5 with Dad and Huddy. Our first question of the week. Andy Dalton, the Red Rifle. He is the only quarterback in fantasy this season to throw for 300 and 3 passing tutties. Are you buying and selling him as a legit fantasy quarterback, Hub? What do you think?
No, I'm selling that. He is not a legit fantasy quarterback. He's old.
Okay.
It's disgusting. It's the Carolina Panthers.
Okay, so you just don't have any trust in the Panthers.
I don't trust the Panthers.
Adam Thielen just went on the IR.
Wait, he did?
He did. So I don't know. I think it was a one-off. I think it was a special one-week performance.
Sure.
He turned back the clock for a week. He was a Pro Bowler a couple times in Cincinnati. So we're both selling Andy Dalton as a legit fantasy quarterback. I also want to note that Huddy, in true fall fashion, is straight up eating candy corn on air, bro. He don't even care.
Hey, I'm sorry. I'll stop eating it on air.
No, candy corn's fire. I'm good with it. Let's move on, Hud, to our start of the week. Running back. Who you got, Hud? Why you like him?
All right.
Running back.
All right, my start of the week running back. I'm gonna say probably Brian Robinson Jr. again.
Like B-Rob.
I really think he is just so elite. I think he's a outstanding player. He did have a touchdown last game. Now, his carries might have not been the most efficient ever. I just think he's gonna have another one of those games like he did week 2 and blows up.
Yeah, and you know what? I like that. Playing off that, Washington is a team that is committed to running the football. Dan Quinn keeps running it and running it and running it to keep defenses honest. His young quarterback runs a lot of RPOs, run-pass options, and in order to do that effectively, you've got to run the football. Brian Robinson Jr. as a guy that gets a lot of volume. We like him. He's a good play this season, this week, all year, really. Hud's loved him. So we're going to stick Brian Robinson Jr. as Hud's start of the week.
He's on my fantasy team.
That doesn't hurt, Hud. That doesn't hurt. A little homer pick action.
He's been up there in my 2 starting running backs.
All right. I love it. I am going to go with Jordan Mason, the fill-in for C-Mac in San Francisco. Didn't have a huge week last week, but he's still getting a ton of volume. He has approached 20 carries or more every single contest he's been in. Going against the Patriots, they have been not able to move the ball on offense, so they give it right back. The defense is on the field a ton. He's also the number 1 running back this week in Vegas, has the best odds to score a touchdown. So I'm going to go with Jordan Mason, running back, San Francisco. Put it on the board. We're going to move on to our next question. Wide receiver sit of the week. A sit of the week for a wide receiver. A wide receiver that you're not thinking is going to produce this week, Hud. I'm going to give you a second to think about it. I'm going to go with mine right off the bat. I'm going to go with a guy who has scored in consecutive weeks. Wide receiver for the Chargers, Quentin Johnson, the sophomore from TCU. Sophomore receiver. He was their early pick last year. He's kind of the guy that stretches the field for them. I think McDuffie and the Chiefs defensive backs shut him down, keep him out of the end zone. He's only averaging about 4 targets a game, so he is touchdown dependent. He does not score a touchdown. He does not score any fantasy points. So Quentin Johnson Jr. is my sit. Oh, I'm junior. I threw a junior in there. I don't think he's a junior. There's a lot of juniors out there. I am wrong on that, but I'm right on sitting him. Do not start him. Quentin Johnson, sit him.
Honestly, I agree with you. Okay, this is going to sound dumb, okay? Like, this is going to sound very, very dumb, okay? Tyreek Hill. Oh, my gosh.
Okay.
It sounds dumb, okay? Tua Tagovailoa. He's on the injured reserve, okay? So right now, their quarterback isn't looking really throw it that much. I think A-Chain is getting a lot right now. I think he'll be the number 1 fantasy running back this week, so I just don't think Hill's going to catch a lot of balls. But if he does, I think he'll have maybe like 4 catches for like 50 yards, but I don't think he'll have a touchdown. I think just the 4 catches for 50 yards. So.
I love that, Hud. That was one that was on my list as a sit of the week. They're going to be on their 3rd quarterback. I'm assuming it's going to be Tyler Huntley, Snoop Huntley getting the start.
Oh, yeah.
They will be a run-first offense. I love that as the sit of the week for wide receiver. We're going to do our Thursday night Would You Rather. We were thinking about doing receiver. There's no real middle-tier receivers on these teams. It is a one-man receiving room for both the Cowboys and the Giants. It's either Neighbors or CeeDee Lamb. So what we were thinking is maybe we're going to do a either-or would you rather running back, Devin Singletary of the Giants, or you can have both. Either of the Cowboys running backs, Rico Dowdle or Zeke Elliott. What do you like, Hud? Why?
I like Devin Singletary. I think Devin Singletary, with Devin Singletary, Dallas, the Cowboys, they are 32nd against the run for, like, scoring.
Ugh.
And this isn't the Cowboys. The Cowboys are a good team. They can normally stop a run, but right now they are struggling, like, just like the Ravens were struggling, and then...
Well, sometimes it takes a while to figure it out. They have a new starting middle linebacker. They have a new defensive coordinator, and sometimes it does take a little while. I love that pick of Devin Singletary. He's definitely getting more volume. Just to be on the other end of the coin, I will go with the Cowboys combination, I guess, of Dowdle and Zeke. Not for any reason. Neither has been primarily effective. Neither is getting a ton of volume. I'm going to go with Rico Dowdle. I'd lean with him. He's getting more and more involved every single week. His snap counts are up. I think Rico Dowdle sneaks into the end zone tonight. I'll go with Rico Dowdle as the either or, just to kind of play devil's advocate to Hud's Devin Singletary.
Oh, you do this to me every week.
I know. I do it because I enjoy firing
Going
you up.
against me.
I do. I enjoy firing you
And
up.
I enjoy saying boo Chiefs
Well,
to you,
okay.
too.
Well, speaking of Boo Chiefs, what a great segue, Hud. We're going to go on to our Chiefs prediction of the week. Chiefs versus Chargers. Who do you like, Hud, and why? And can you give me one fantasy player that you would start from that game?
Oh, okay. So, I think actually the Chargers win this one.
Oh, my
I
goodness.
do.
You think
23 to 21.
Okay.
Chargers will win this one.
Who do you like as a starter for this game?
Okay, even though he's for the Chiefs, I think he will catch a touchdown. I just don't think it's going to be good enough to win the game. I like Rashee Rice, okay?
He's been their guy this year. He's been their number
has
one
been their-
all year long.
Yeah, he's been their number one. Kelsey's being ineffective.
Okay.
Carson Steele.
I like
He
Rice.
will run.
I
He
think
will
that's a good
run the
one.
ball. He won't catch the ball like Rice will. Rice is going to have a game.
Okay, he likes Rice. I'm going to go with the Chiefs in a beatdown, 30-13. The Chargers, very first game of the Harbaugh era in the AFC West. He gets beat like a drum, just the same way that his brother can't seem to beat the Chiefs. Neither Harbaugh brother can beat the Chiefs. 30-13 Chiefs. My superstar fantasy player of the week is Mr. Non-existent in their offense, a forgotten man, the ageless wonder, Mr. Travis Kelce. We're going to go with Kelce. Derwin James is suspended for this game. Derwin James has, throughout history, been the best at shutting down Travis Kelce. He's gone. I think Travis Kelce blows up, 74 yards, 2 tutties. The Chiefs smash the Chargers.
Oh, Dad.
That's what I love.
Wait a minute, I just realized Rashee Rice is on your fantasy team and I'm playing against you this week.
Yeah, baby. So I'm going to use Hud's own stuff against him. Rashee Rice goes gangbusters.
Wait, but I have Rashee Rice in my big money league.
Big money is better than small money.
It's true.
Hud and
That's
I,
700.
Huddy and Dad, we're going to sign out this week. We appreciate you guys. Tune in. Keep sticking around. We got good information, nuggets of information. We want to give it to you.
All right, guys. This is Huddy and Dad signing off. Have a great week and go win your fantasy game.
Go win.